Yeah, I guess it's time.
Great.
It's time.
It's time.
It is time.
Now the game truly begins.
Now the game truly begins. So, Ian, you may recall
Yes.
at the beginning of September, there was an event in Victoria that many of us came to participate in.
Yes.
And you were supposed to participate in it, but you weren't able.
Right. I do remember that this occurred. I cannot, for the life of me, remember for what reason. Perhaps something to do with the reason why I was not able to come. But
You
So-
were sick.
You were sick, and we had the Great Canadian Beerfest without you.
Yes.
And so, in recognition of the fact that you weren't able to attend, we are staging this evening Ian's Belated Beerfest.
Oh,
Yep.
come on! Thank you, guys.
So we have taster glasses. If everybody who is part of the Beerfest crew could please come to stage. There are 13 of us, including Nightwatch. So James, Ashley,
Eventually there will be a vlog forthcoming.
Kathleen should be joining us. Hopefully, thank you. Ben should be joining us.
No, none of this.
I mean, Ben is operating engineering, but Ben should be part of this as well, because Ben was at Beerfest.
Yep.
Set it to
I
auto.
like beer.
Just set it to auto, Ben. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Do we have
and-
PAs?
So for the full Beerfest experience, we have a pitcher of water and an empty pitcher to rinse out your glass and dump. But I have procured 5 beers from beer that were at Beerfest this year.
Even better.
And we're going to give you the rundown of the menu,
Yeah,
and then you can choose where you want to begin.
I
So
absolutely trust your judgment, dear.
I have here the Mosaic Dry Hopped Blonde.
Mm-hmm.
I have. Oh, sorry, that's from Buoy. We have Russell Brewing's Root Beer Stout. Fantastic.
They do good stuff with sweet things.
We have Small Gods Blueberry Ginger Sour.
Oh yes, everything that we had from Small Gods was great.
Yeah, Small Gods was our beer, that, like our
Yeah,
brewery
spoilers
show.
for that vlog. That was the beer of the beer of Beerfest was Small Gods.
It's okay. They'll see it in like
local-
6 months.
6
to a
months,
year.
whenever.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
have to go get them from the fridge.
Sorry, our brewery of the show, because we tried 3 of their things
We
and they
tried
were all
3 of their
amazing.
beers. This is the only one that's a regular brew. The other
Right.
ones were for
One of
the
the
show only.
their whole offering this year was like inspired by Starbucks, which sounds weird,
But I get
but it was like it was a caramel macchiato.
Yeah, they had a caramel macchiato something, and the other one was the pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
And it was
they had a
because
chai, didn't they?
And
A
we were-
chai-
no, they had the blueberry ginger.
Yeah,
sour.
and we were like, haha, hilarious. And then we tried it and we are like, oh no, it's delicious.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're. Oh, Erica.
Hello.
And Kathleen, please come join us. Get a cup.
For some reason, these weren't with the rest of the
This is
Oh, okay.
amazing.
What?
Those
Look
are
at those
so
cans.
Big.
Oh.
Yeah. We have the F-Bomb Blackberry Creamsicle Sour.
This
from
was
Ace
the best.
Oh,
It was
was
super
that
good.
the first one you had?
Yeah.
And our final beer of the evening is the Capacitor Cold IPA from Beacon Brewing.
Oh my.
I set it to auto.
Also, we're just here for moral support. You have to drink all this.
Let's get started.
Yeah.
All right. So where would you like to start, Ian?
Oh, well,
Sorry.
I think I'm going to keep those fruity sours to the... Oh,
It is a crossover episode.
yeah.
James, thank you so much for adjusting the air.
Let's start
Yeah,
with the
you
blonde.
You were saying there
Just
for
the
like
blonde?
15 minutes trying to
I
figure
was
that thing out.
trying to set a week-long schedule specific for right now, but it was kind of giving me grief, so I'm going to try again in a second.
Here, Kathleen, I'm going to give one to you if you want to get yourself started. James, there's one for you.
Ooh,
Jordan,
dry
you've got
hopped
one, and
blonde.
I'll start the other, and we'll just pass them around. Try to make sure that there's enough for everybody. And of course, pour Ian one.
Thank you,
That's
Jordan.
what Jordan's doing.
You didn't say anything.
Ian
about
gets the
that.
full cup.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll go half.
Does everyone
Just
have
to
a
make
cup?
sure.
Yep.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
We're all cupped up.
I'm getting in.
Do you have a cup?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Jordan,
okay.
Jordan took my cup.
Erica?
Do you have your
It's a
cup?
fill beer. Yeah, I got
Thank
one.
And you've got one, Brett. There you go.
You're good. You're good. You've got that.
You're good. Okay.
Everyone got their.
Andrew,
Yes.
Andrew?
Andrew needs
How
some.
dare you copy me with pink bottoms and green tops?
Does everybody?
What can I say? You're a fashion
Does everybody
icon.
have a beer?
I got lots left.
Can't wear
Then we should try to use it up.
Yep.
So let's top ourselves
Yeah, Can't
up.
Wear Hass asks, now how crushable
I
are
also
these
have
beers?
beer.
This one feels very crushable.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Meg,
is,
do
this
you need
is
to chop
truly
out your
a-
glass?
Extras, I'll fill her up.
Here's some
Ding. The meniscus.
Hey
Fairly
Ben.
confident that we have
Beer
enough
prank.
to,
Someone's
like,
gonna have to clean that up. Oh wait.
All right.
Sorry, if we're gonna do a beer fest, can we start this off right, Graham? We can only see one of your feet right now.
Oh, right, yeah, I gotta start,
Both of them are out there. There we go. Okay.
start walking, yeah.
All
There we
right.
go.
Bring the dogs out.
Alrighty. Happy Beer Fest, everyone.
Happy Beer Fest.
Wait.
Wait.
Gonna say something?
Happy Beerfest, all. Thank you so much, and of course, as always, to everything we do for the children.
The children.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Oh,
That's
boss, that's
delicious.
good. Oh, you were right.
Oh,
That was a good one.
This is my jam.
Yeah, this was a good one.
Oh, that
it's
finishes.
bringing back memories. I could not remember which ones I liked.
I was the same.
Oh, here I can
Couldn't remember a lot after that day.
I
Yeah.
would rate this one as extremely crushable.
This
When Matt
finishes
posted it
like
and
a
asked for favorites,
white tile
I was
room
like,
in summer.
I'm not even gonna entertain
Just
this. I
cool,
don't
clean,
remember the
and
names of
reflective.
Yeah,
It's
this
simple
is really good.
and clean.
There,
Feeling tonight.
there were
anything. Simple and clean.
at Beerfest this year, and I don't know if this is just like a regional thing. 3 different breweries had spruce tip beers,
All a single day cast.
and they were all great.
Yeah, they were super good.
All 3 of them were really good.
Yes, very regional.
Yeah, there's
I
a
would
local
like to
one
apologize
that.
if I burp.
Bless you.
That one was delicious.
Excuse me.
I appreciate you.
Got you, fam.
A little rinse.
Sure.
So what do you think?
That's not my
Ian?
beer fest way.
Well,
Does anyone
What
over there
tent shall
want
we
any of this,
mosey
by the
over
way?
to next? Each of these is from a different brewery,
Yeah.
by the way. So,
Is there any left in any of these cans?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
oh yes,
Great. Do we have another unused glass?
Yes.
Perfect.
great. Yes,
yes.
I
I think it's in the box there, extra glasses. I could be wrong.
So I've been coordinating this for most of the day, and traveled all over the region to collect the beers. But my expectation for the leftovers is that anything that we don't drink between us, we will bequeath to the volunteers.
I feel like it's gonna get drank pretty good.
Yeah,
if I may ask, then, although, could we save maybe one can of something for Corey for Zeta?
certainly.
Was also able to-
So
Yeah.
I do have a spare of the F-bomb, so that's easy.
Not allowed
I
that
can
on
Save
camera.
a spare of the F-bomb, no problem. None of these are like super limited, so they can also be replaced. So if there's a need, we can acquire.
We can make it work. Perfect, thank you. So here's the problem: is that you, much like I,
Excuse me.
are serious about our beer,
Yeah.
and you did what I was about to do before I came down with the sickness, and create a map for yourself to go to the right places in order. But from what I can hear so far, I think maybe our next one we should go with is the root beer stout.
The root beer stout. Okay, this one was a favorite.
I just spilled the water.
It tastes like root beer. It's terrifying.
Oh, this is the one from Russell?
Yeah.
Oh, this one's scarily good.
Have you had their? Might as well go out for a soda.
Yeah.
talk about it all the time. I never can find it in places.
Cascadia,
Can
Cascadia?
not a sponsor.
Yeah. All right.
But they could be.
Cascadia, get at me.
No one's
The
at
people at
desertbus.org.
Cascadia were very helpful. They were delightful to work with today. I was not able to get any of my beers from Cascadia.
You, what's up?
I know you've had
You need a rinse?
so much free time.
Yeah, no kidding.
How's the Beerfest going?
I'm about halfway through it. I have a bunch of other vlogs that are also sort of stacked up. It's awkward, but yeah, it's
I'm really excited for it.
it's a good one. There's a lot going on in this year's. There's certainly a lot of different beers we tried.
Yes.
Jordan.
Still a container.
I just want to see
It
how
tastes like root
poorly
beer.
I went through
It smells like
the obstacle course.
Oh
This
yes.
is-
There's a little bit.
I thought you were
of
gonna
that.
say you wanted to see how poorly I get over the course of the episode.
Oh, that's
Oh
all
my
of
god,
us.
sorry. I forgot about that. Okay. Ian's glass is right behind you.
I think there's
Oh, you're gonna try to
There's plenty
imitate
here.
an
Yeah, of
existing
course.
one?
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
What the
Also,
bus?
a huge fan. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw
Dix, I don't know
those
why they decided that Beerfest would be a good place for a giant adult-sized inflatable obstacle course,
Oh no.
but they did
Yeah,
think
it-
that was a good
it is
idea.
dangerous.
And
That sounds like a great idea.
Does
All
this
right.
have
Yeah.
sense for
Do we
evidence?
have how many more left?
We got 2 unopened, so if
Okay.
if anybody wants
yeah,
more.
well, crack into another one because
Ooh.
there's
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll crack another one.
other folks. in
Jordan,
here.
you only
So
took a
sweet.
tiny bit.
I
'cause
sure
you're,
did.
You're cautious about it. So if you want more, there's more. For you
I
to top
very
up.
rarely enjoy dark beer, and this is closer to it, but still.
This one, no, this
not for
one's.
me.
Who wants more?
If I remember from before, this one's dangerous because it tastes like root beer.
So
So it's just root beer.
there's definitely like for people who don't enjoy beer. Whenever
Cheers
someone
again, Ian.
whenever someone's like,
Anyone else?
no, you'll like this one. It doesn't taste like beer at all.
Right.
It will always taste like beer to them. That being said,
Oh,
this and the might as well
I
go
like
for a
this
soda
one a lot,
are
too.
almost non-beer.
Was that a yes or no?
No for me.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Too late. Some of us already started.
On the first cheers.
The first one's important.
For the
Yeah.
kids.
No, it's not for me.
Have you tried it yet?
Okay.
Oh, I have, and it is. It's smoky on the back end, which
Yeah.
I find interesting. But definitely that front end of that, especially the smell.
The nose
Oh, the-
on it is
yeah.
just like, yeah, I'm drinking root beer, all right. Yep.
Yeah.
I'd be very curious to
100%.
see
Yeah.
what they actually put in this.
That's very cool.
Let's go get some ice cream, make it root beer
believe there is
float. Then I'm here
sour
for
in
it.
it.
Good.
Oh, that's
Ice
really
cream.
good.
Yeah. Put a little bit
Are you a
in.
beer person, Rachel?
Yeah.
So this is good then. We're selling you on
Oh, yeah.
Victoria. Good.
Oh yeah, we are absolutely spoiled for choice with local microbrews.
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I lived in Des Moines and then Denver for many years, so I love a brewery. And now I'm in Los Angeles, where they're like,
What's
that,
this?
that
what's
sounds like
this
a lot of
brewery?
bread.
I do want to see the Erewhon Brewery, though.
I don't think you do.
This would make an amazing beer float.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
it's
just
really
thinking,
good.
hey,
It's
put
$90
actual
and tastes
milk or ice cream in there.
Yeah.
That could be good.
Was there anybody who wanted a little more?
I'm sure we can find people who want more.
Because that one is still mostly full.
Okay, and we've still got a whole unopened.
Did the
can of
photographers
that
get any of this one?
Okay, yeah, no. The more that you
Oh, you
drink
should
this,
try
the
it.
more it tastes like root beer.
Yeah, it's-
That toasty back end just disappears the second you
Yep.
put it back in your mouth.
Do you want more or rinse?
I think I'll rinse.
How's it feeling?
I'm going to suggest that we take one of the sours next.
I think that's
Anybody.
was that it?
You can do
What's left there?
So we've got the blueberry ginger sour. We have the cold IPA, which is like a rice IPA.
Mhm, okay.
And then we have the Blackberry Creamsicle. Blackberry Creamsicle was a big up at Beerfest. We like it tastes like a creamsicle.
Look right there.
Here's my thoughts. We go Blackberry Creamsicle.
Yep.
Because that's going to be a sour that has a unified flavor
Yep.
of berries and cream, of course, which will be nice. Then we go to the ginger to clear our palate.
Okay.
Rice IPA.
Anybody else?
Ooh, actually, the rice IPA might be good to start with right now, just as a palate cleanser. But
Whatever you like.
let's do what I said before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So rice IPA last, but we'll go F-bomb or blackberry, blueberry, rice IPA.
Rice IPA.
Okay, sweet, cool.
Nice.
I've had rice lagers. I've not had a rice IPA.
I am also very curious because rice lager is a current hot thing in Seattle. Many places are making rice lagers.
They're
They're
finally
great.
figuring out how to make fake Japanese beers.
Oh yeah, one of them is shameless in its copying of Sapporo's can design.
Anybody else?
I'm ready.
It's not even subtle.
I want to hear the absolute that thing's gonna make when you open it.
It,
so
it reminds
excited.
me of the Jolt Cola cans
Yeah.
from the 2000s.
They are.
So-
They're huge.
Yep.
We should
I
hand
used
it
to
to you
drink
open.
Jolt
Oh, sure.
Cola,
These
but
are
I would
pretty
like,
much
rounders.
Is,
Yeah.
is this one
Nerds.
next?
No,
Okay.
this is the
Let
last
me
one.
open it. I want to open it
wow.
near the mic.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry, this one.
I don't
This
know.
one is yours.
I had a young heart, I suppose.
Not anymore.
She tried real hard
15
now.
years younger now.
In college, we used to
Yep.
drink
You're right, James.
terrible beer.
I'll pour.
Really
oh
super
wait,
light,
that's
like
for.
a
Yeah.
Alone,
Sorry,
and then
you do have
have,
relatively
like,
few hands
double
available.
like
Oh, yeah.
bubblegum suckers at the same
Please,
time.
sir.
I'll take care of you, Ian.
Thank
And
you.
then you'd like Just
This
chew
is the next
gum
one we're
and
doing.
I don't remember this
drink.
one.
Maniac.
You don't remember this one?
I mean, that's not saying I didn't
This is
have it.
vibrant.
I just.
My recollection of this was that
I'll
it
trade you,
tastes like
so you have a
Blackberry
hand
We
free.
used to mix alcohol.
Are you in a
and,
position
like,
to
Oh my
Blackberry
goodness, the
Creamsicle.
color on this.
Then they'd ask us to
Red.
leave the parking
Thank you.
lot.
Okay.
We.
There you go.
Yeah, this one's going to be a sour hit.
I'm so excited
The
for this.
color. Can we see camera 4? Look at the color on this thing for a second. This is amazing.
Ben, are you good or do you need one?
Oh yeah.
Now they're solving other problems. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Hilariously,
Did you pour yourself one?
hilariously, I might need one. We'll see.
That's good.
Just call me Service King.
Cheers.
Wait, I know what to do.
It's interesting because the nose on it is like melted
Andrew,
popsicle.
is that one?
Yeah, there's still more.
Like it's got a real, there like core memory unlocked kind
Ben,
of
I can
like.
top you if you want.
I know exactly what that smell is. It's like popsicle stick
Yeah,
Not the
and
best
juice.
trick.
specifically popsicle stick and juice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just call them suffix.
Yeah.
All right, cheers,
I don't know why.
everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Stian.
And Ben, if you want a full top, that can still has some.
And big
Oh, yeah.
vanilla and
That was my favorite. That was it.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Oh,
It's all
big-
coming back to me.
Big vanilla.
Big vanilla. Yeah.
Coming back to me now.
But importantly,
And the singing has.
There were nights
Truly,
when the
it's a beer
wind
fest
was
now.
We just need costumes.
Chat, Service King is a manga that wasn't dirty. For once, it wasn't dirty.
The only thing
Now
we're
I
missing
just
is
need
people
French
dressed
fries
up
and then
in
it's real beer.
costumes and stuff.
Beer
Yeah.
fest.
Ah, there you go.
Costumes at Beerfest?
People were doing costumes and whatnot.
It was
Yeah.
weird. It was.
Cool.
What
am
was
not
the
a sour
observation?
person, but this was.
Ben Nicole.
This is so
Yes. Hang on.
this is really good.
I could actually like drink a pint of this.
It's
I
not
did-
jammy. It's
It
the
is
important
not
thing.
jammy. Yeah. Sorry. You in. So I didn't go to Beerfest the year previous. So maybe it's post-pandemic thing, but
Right.
maybe this changed since last year. But a lot of people were in costumes, and Nicole made the observation.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of costumes of like Duff Man. Some people were just dressed up as kegs and stuff like that. You know, beer-related things. To which my partner Nicole made the observation of, is Beerfest just straight people pride?
Drunk pride.
It's an anime con for normies.
Yeah.
There was
I
like
don't want to get glomped at Beerfest.
there was a lot of folks in like team outfits.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Is it okay?
Yeah, the team outfits is definitely.
I
normal.
guess I just don't
The
remember it.
costumes are new.
Comic-Con for dads.
The one I remember from 2 years ago was the people dressed up as the Dr. Seuss Thing 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
With the
Sour
with the pretzel
sip
necklaces.
James.
I think it appeared like there was more costumes this year because there was actually less humans there.
Oh, okay.
It was a
Yeah,
less
it was-
busy, and so it was more like the
Yeah, there's
costume
stuff, man.
diehards
That was,
that were at.
It's literally at Beerfest.
that was the guy.
That is Beerfest.
Yeah. Good old ass
That's
coo.
cool.
Thanks, Asku.
That's creepy. A legend.
You're not wrong.
Askew posted a picture, James,
Excuse me. I'm
of
sorry.
your turntables in the friend zone, and I didn't know that you. I presume that you posted a photo of
Yes.
your turntables somewhere,
I did.
but I didn't.
James
I
was
didn't
like,
know
I have
that.
never posted
yeah,
a photo
yeah,
of
and
those.
so I was like,
Ask who has a camera in the moon base.
as far as I was aware, you'd set them up within the hour before it was posted to chat, and I was like, how did you do that?
I'm waiting for one day to be revealed that Asku is actually like 3 people in this building, just like ready to go.
I'd say we'd
There they are.
IP ban him, but God, no, he
No,
probably
don't, no,
has
no.
so much around.
It's very useful.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows how powerful they are? You don't want to do that.
Is there anybody still in need?
Thank you for not making me feel bad for my burps.
Okay.
It's a natural process.
Andrew?
Yeah, let him
It
rip.
happens so
Erica.
fast and I can't stop it.
Ramps. Thank you.
While we're rinsing here, we should probably remind people that we have a giveaway going on.
Yeah.
$6.23 for what
Yeah,
I
Rachel?
believe
Thank
was a Sonic the Hedgehog popsicle hoodie.
Well, we were melting in the hot sun at Beerfest. You can have the melty on your body.
$6.23 or multiples
Yes,
thereof.
Yeah.
29 minutes remaining.
That was
Alright.
impressive,
New
James.
shape.
now we're on to your next beer choice.
Oh.
Small Gods.
Oh.
I really like. I want to sell Small Gods here. They're a small brewery based in Sydney, BC. They were our brewery of the show this year. They did amazing work. I, on my way out of town from Beerfest, stopped at Small Gods and bought like 10 of their beers.
Stop waving this.
Yeah.
Every single one of them was great.
Nice.
So, I mean, I don't know if you can get this, but if you're in Victoria, stop at Small Gods. Their beer is amazing.
Discovered recently.
Now, please hold that one up close to your face and open it. How brave are you?
Beer prank, Matt.
The master brewer
Well done.
for Small Gods. They take their dogs to my partner's clinic.
Oh, hey.
So now we've got the inn.
His name is Chris. Chris is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice.
No, this is dangerous to know because, as is evident from my projects
I'm
in
only
town,
taking a half.
I have a kegerator at home. And knowing that the best beer on the island now is within driving distance,
Up front.
I'm gonna have to
They
make a
get
trip.
Ben and you
Danger
first
zone.
before it comes this way. I'll take beer. Over.
Thank you.
I started early.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
I asked at the time, and
many
the name is
bubbles.
not a Terry Pratchett reference, but it is a different literary reference that they were deeply embarrassed that they could not recall offhand. Because part of their thing is that they're like a bookshop / brewery.
Yeah.
Laugh it.
It's a short story, and I cannot recall. Thank you.
So this is the blueberry ginger.
Oh,
Blueberry ginger sour.
Nichols in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Also,
Erica, do you
Yeah.
need?
I hit
I'm
like,
good, thanks.
Okay. No, we've also got an
20
open one
different
here.
liquor stores today.
You booze hound.
I currently have a trunk full of fresh hot beers. Because I bought so many things that I wanted to try.
This one also has a really nice color.
All of the
So, Ian, the one thing that you missed,
I
love
unfortunately, from the Small Gods
I bought 4 packs.
I think I actually like that more
they
than
did
Yeah.
Starbucks
Yeah.
theme
Yeah.
In this setting,
for the entire
I
thing.
like
So
it
they had a
more.
pumpkin spice
That's
good. Nice.
IPA.
really
This
good.
is their classic blueberry ginger kind of like pastry. It's distilled into beer form. It's,
They have
No.
they have a Japanese lager, the Genji.
The
Japanese.
Genji, yeah.
It's so good.
So
What was?
This is absurd.
Here's my thoughts on this one.
Yeah, please.
You say it's like a blueberry pastry, and I'm going to disagree with that because I find blueberry pastries to be too sweet and jammy. This tastes like blueberries,
Yeah.
not like candy blueberries, like actual berries, fruit, and the ginger end just.
It's interesting you say that because it tastes like ginger ale to me. I
Really?
get the ginger way more strongly than the blueberry.
Okay.
There was 3 times the amount
Like
of
a
blueberry
tart,
ginger.
like the blueberry adds a little bit of tart to it, but like
Blueberries are nothing.
tart ginger ale.
I feel I get a lot of the ginger out of this. How about you?
Nicole, you give Remy a treat when he wakes up, please, from me.
Give Remy a hug for me,
yeah.
please.
He's having puppy dreams, as she just said. So when he wakes up,
I miss my other son.
My
miss my
boy.
baby.
My child.
My beautiful boy.
Wait, no.
I actually like this more than I thought I would.
This
which
slaps
is-
so
has
hard.
now got me thinking maybe I am a sour person and I've just been denying my inner spirit.
Yes.
oh, I
Yes.
Jesus,
Meg's having
yes.
You just need the right sour.
I think
Yeah.
Matt.
And we've had 2 that are bangers.
I think Matt, the
Yeah.
problem is you have the problem I have with the current crop of sours is that they're too low pH. And this is a very nicely high pH sour. It's just a little bit tangy, but not punch you in the face. I'm gonna pucker you up.
Yeah.
I became very aware at this beer fest that I am a sour beer drinker.
Oh, I've known
hear
for a
you.
long time that I
Really-
am.
Okay, all of you need to come to Seattle because there's a sour exclusive brewery that does like 15.
Oh, there's a sour exclusive.
Yeah, Il
brewery.
Sauvage is beautiful and
It's-
wonderful.
I literally walk past it on the way home from work every
Il
day,
Sauvage is-
and it's hard.
It's mostly sours. No, that was that one. There's a place called Urban Family that is
Oh.
almost like a dozen sours at any given time.
But I was like, wait, Il Sauvage is in Seattle?
God,
thought
I
it was
wish.
here.
God,
That's why
I
I got
wish.
really confused.
That
I'm
sour
like,
brewery.
I thought that was here. They come up on my skip the dishes. No, that's here.
When I moved, they were just setting up here in Victoria, and they had the opportunity to be part of their barrel holder program, where you'd pay in and get access to fresh.
How?
Fresh things. I couldn't because I needed the money for a down payment on a rental place.
I'm.
You gotta stop asking.
I know.
The answer is Google.
I was there on the Thursday before I came here.
Thank you.
It's so weird.
You've been rinsed.
I've not been rinsed yet, thank you.
Ian, thanks for being sick, because I always want to go to Beerfest, but I can almost never go timing-wise.
All right,
EDC
down
Beer
the hatch, 'cause, you're holding up the works.
EDC Beer Geek was saying that mead is seeing a big renaissance in the States right now. Is that true for the Northern Friends? There was a couple meads at the thing. Yeah, there was one that was like, yeah, that's just honey. But there was another one that was pretty all right.
Yeah. They tend to be positioned sort of alongside beers when they're
Very good.
tend to be a lot closer to a wine.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
I think it's because of like mead is like touted as like the
This is last
Viking
year.
drink,
Yeah.
like Viking kind of like yeah.
Well, and then you tell people it's made of
do
honey,
it
and they
right.
expect it to be
I hope
honey
it makes a
flavored.
funny noise.
All right,
I
here we
have
go.
no
Wait.
idea what it's
Wait.
going to do.
Aww.
I could hear a nice hiss.
Shake up the other one. And
All over the computer.
Love that Alpha Flight
All right,
chaos.
I gotta look up this one because it is described as a cold IPA, and one of the primary ingredients is rice. So I want to know more
I hope it's
about
cold.
this one.
Full of cold.
It's very
So,
cold.
was anyone else alive
Excuse
at
me?
the time and watching CBC when the when Labatt's ice beer was a thing?
I'm
And
sorry.
then, yeah.
When they hired the man with the incredibly long hair and the bad Swedish accent to talk about Labatt ice, brewed with ice.
oh, this smells
It's okay. I'm
incredible.
in the same boat as you.
So the description from the Beacon Brewing website says a low bitterness, hop forward IPA
Delicious.
with the focus being on drinkability, including a flavor profile similar to white wine sangria and tropical fruit.
Heck yeah.
You know, I'm really glad that the beer company is focused on drinkability.
Yeah.
Of the things they make.
I need a beer that challenges me when I drink
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, that's a thing.
Yeah, you
much
mentioned
is
that
left?
it has a
I'm pretty
taste
solid
of white
amount.
wine.
I don't know if we'll need to open
Yeah,
the second
I
one.
was
We'll
gonna
see.
Yeah.
Meg mentioned that it
Does
smells
Ian have
like
a full one? Yeah.
I'm getting Ian.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't need to micromanage. I apologize.
I'm a professional.
You know what you're doing. I apologize.
I can micromanage.
No, I guess you
I
can't.
like it.
Oh, do we need
I mean, I
micromanagement?
can. I just shouldn't. So I'm apologizing.
Anyhow,
I do that in my job
sessionability
day
is a
to day.
thing.
I don't need to do it
Yeah.
here too.
I made a
Yes.
joke about it being a fake Japanese beer because of the rice, but that's because in
Did that sound
Japan,
happen?
rice beers don't count as beers for taxability
How much is
reasons.
left?
Oh, really?
So
There's
now
like-
they're called the haposhu.
Haposhu, yeah.
Oh.
That doesn't mean they're
Nah,
not good,
there's
but they're
bad.
looked down upon because
And then
they're cheap.
you and I have to finish that.
Ian,
Yeah,
before
you
you
and I.
sip,
Let's
before you
go.
sip, smell it. What does it smell like to you?
That was a better hiss than the
It's
other
so
one.
crisp and hoppy.
Thank you.
This is my kind of beer. Does
There-
anyone
tasted
else
There's a
smell
slight-
gasoline?
I don't smell. Oh, I understand why you smell gasoline, but no, I don't smell gasoline. But I get the notes in it that you're thinking of.
That top end.
Yeah.
Just go and just come and pour yourself, Max. Go for
Yeah,
it.
there's so much.
Yeah.
To Ian.
Yeah.
But also to Matt and Brett who put all of this together.
Yes.
And we hope you can join us at Beerfest.
To friendship.
And
Friendship.
Friendship.
I didn't commit to that.
hey, man, I can drink this.
Ooh, I'm getting
Right?
the gasoline notes now.
I'm sort of hyper aware of the gas.
What is that?
Unleaded.
As Erica pointed out,
I like
it's
this
petrol.
more.
It's the
It's not my
wine.
thing.
it's a very common note in
I
a lot
like
of
this
white
more
wine.
than I
I
thought
love
I
that.
would.
Yep.
But
Good octane.
the
This is
others are
octane.
better.
This is a weird one because there's a flavor in it that I can't quite put my finger on, but it tastes like the best word I can come up with is it tastes salad.
James don't like
There's
them
like
salad.
there's like a greenery,
Yes.
like a really fresh,
I agree.
Yeah.
like almost
Drink
celery
iceberg
flavor.
lettuce.
Yeah, it's very vegetal.
Arugula.
No, it's not arugula. Arugula is much more bitter.
Oh, okay. But at that
Arugula is
same, like,
more peppery.
Yeah.
You
But
know-
I could
I
dip,
never
I
seen
could
a
drink it.
peppery.
Like I could hammer.
So it's a
this down.
spring mix? That's what
It's a
you're
spring
saying?
mix. More like baby
Drinking
spinach.
iceberg lettuce
But it
is the best
doesn't leave the
comment
film
so
on your
far.
teeth.
No, I don't get the teeth chalkies.
This
Hired
beer-
Goons asks, how do I change my username to Notes of Gasoline?
Finally, a gasoline salad beer, Brian Lance says.
One quick thing, Ian.
Okay.
Yes.
You had a thing?
This beer, much like most other rice lagers I've had, would pair very well with sushi.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
crunchiness, and then it washes away the soy, which would pair well with.
Yep.
I actually really.
But we're
I
never
mean,
gonna-
I'm an
we're never
IPA
gonna have
guy,
sushi.
but I really
Never
like
again.
that.
This is the least IPA an IPA can get.
It
Seems
is.
like it, yeah.
Yep. This
I
is the
ge-
most IPA can tolerate.
Yeah, I generally very much dislike IPAs. I can drink
Wait,
this.
which one was the New England?
Oh, I would be.
Was that the first one that we had? The
No,
New
we
England?
didn't.
Oh, we didn't use
So this is a story. I spent all day today trying to find 3 cans
Excuse me,
of
I'm
the
sorry.
bus fight New England IPA, which we didn't get to try at Desert Bus or at Beerfest, but is on theme for
Awesome.
Desert Bus, right? Bus fight IPA. It turns out that the only liquor store in the region that has it is the BCL in Parksville.
Oh my God.
notably, we were already at this week.
Yeah, we stopped there while we were in Parksville, and I bought 1 can of it. And I should have bought 4,
Yep.
but I thought a BCL has it. Surely every liquor store will have it. No. The BCL guy
Yes,
here in
please.
Victoria was like, this is a spec beer, and the only reason they have it, ask who already has a photo of the
Jesus.
can.
Stop! Get out of my brain! I don't like it.
The BCL guy was like, the only reason that store has it is because they brought it in for a customer and the customer didn't pick it up.
Or they just brought it in, but they're not supposed to.
Yeah. So anyhow, I tried. I
That
tried
is a shame.
so hard to find it. If you want to split the can, I'll be happy to do that.
But hands down, because New England IPAs was the best thing about my brief foray back to New England between Seattle living, because they had discovered it in like 2014 to 2015 is when New England had realized, oh, we can make this, and now everyone has it.
We can buy another can.
Question.
I mean, we're going back to Parksville, yes. So we
If they
can-
still have
You
it.
can send a picture to Jordan and taunt him.
I'm not gonna lie. I considered driving to Parksville today to get it and come back, and I was just like, I cannot justify it.
If you went to go see Maple without me,
You know I would have stopped.
we
and
would
given
not
the
be
dog a
having
pat.
an anniversary.
Relationship off!
I don't know, between Kathleen and Matt's different like throwouts to our friendship, I'm leaning towards Matt right now after that.
Question to Matt, who's got the can in front of him. Does it mention what type of rice it is?
It has no copy on the can.
Ah.
The ingredients say malt, rice, hops, yeast, water.
If it's calling itself an
got really
IPA,
warm in here.
if it's calling itself an IPA, I would demand that it be basmati or jasmine rice.
And I was like, oh, I was mistaken. There is copy on it. The copy on the can is exactly the same as the Beerfest copy.
Beautiful.
They don't need to give you more information than that.
No, nothing more than that.
No, that's
Beer
cool. I mean,
inside.
that's fine.
Writing
This was-
copy is easy. It's so simple. No one needs to
easy.
do any kind of effort to create copy.
None at
on
all.
a can.
It's
In
just
fact-
describe what the thing is, right?
In fact, you can have a machine do
Yeah.
it.
I will
Oh.
end you.
You have gone too far, Mr. Horner.
I am currently on for my jobby job. I have been invited to be a part of the AI working group examination, and I am going to be there to just bus and pump the brakes.
As someone that will reap the benefit of that, thank you.
And on that note, Matt, thank you so much for the thought, the effort, and the execution. This is
Before you finish that thought, I wanna give credit to Meg, who came up with the idea.
oh well,
Meg!
Then you're over. Meg, thank you so much for putting that in his
Yay.
hand.
I said thanks to Matt earlier, thanks to Brett and Meg. Not to Matt.
Yeah. Meg and I, too.
Thanks to you, Meg, I've got a good buzz, and now I'm gonna go work technical equipment.
Yay!
Does anyone have any heavy machinery I could operate?
I'm forklift certified.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Brett,
very
as
much,
well.
everybody. Happy Beerfest. I'm sorry. Happy Ian's belated Beerfest.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hope you enjoyed.
Us Dawn Guard folks are gonna get dinner and go to bed.
Nice.
Bye.
Good night.
Alrighty.
Nice to see you.
Alpha wants us to go stumble home.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I have one additional surprise.
Yeah.
One additional surprise.
An additional surprise.
An additional surprise.
An additional surprise.
An additional
Morty?
surprise.
An additional surprise.
We are Nightwatch.
Nightwatch.
Amazing.
Lighthouse
my
Brewing,
goodness.
Nightwatch Coffee Lager, not sponsored,
Thank
nor were they
you.
inspired by us, but I do like this beer.
Yep.
Can I briefly tell a story about why I got so excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at Desert Bus 8, which was my first Desert Bus,
Approach the point.
Approach the point.
I can project.
Get on the
I don't
spike,
want to.
Jordan.
I don't want to go to performance cam. This is fine.
Okay.
At Desert Bus 8, first Desert Bus, Ash made it like a constant point to have a 4-pack of Nightwatch downstairs ready to go at all times. And for a very nervous person, it was such a nice entry. It's just like, hey, you finished your shift. Come downstairs, relax, vibe. So this is like the most Desert Bus beer memory that I can have. So thank you for this surprise.
Yeah, you're
This
welcome.
This
Thank
is
you.
very touching.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Also, the black cans this year
They're
are
very
dope
cool.
as hell.
Very cool.
Goth beer.
Yes.